Hi, this is Misha.
And this is Jake.
And this is, I guess we'll call it our Thanksgiving 2019 Patreon update video. As you know, we had to kind of remove our tier system earlier in the year because of their new policies. We were doing a gun garbage giveaway. Can't do that anymore because of gambling rules in certain countries. And basically, our top tier 10 was for gun shop related stuff, discounts and things like that, discount codes. Well, you can't really do that anymore with Patreon. So, unfortunately, we had to remove that, and it's taken a while to figure out things that will satisfy their criteria.
Right. Yeah, we got a lot of feedback from our $5 and $10 patrons whenever all that happened that they aren't contributing to us for some kind of reward or something in return. It's done out of appreciation for the content that we provide on the channel, and so we really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, we still feel like we owe it to you guys to really incentivize you to do more than $1.
Yeah, appreciation's a two-way street.
Exactly.
I mean, you appreciate us, we appreciate you, so you want to do something for us, we want to do something for you.
Exactly. Right, yeah. So we've been kind of going back and forth of Patreon is very specific about what they want as far as who gets what and when. So everyone at the same tier level needs to get the same thing consistently. And so it's been tough to try to figure out exactly how we wanted to structure those reward tiers, I guess you could say, for the people who are doing more than $1, for the $5 and $10 and up folks. So we really appreciate everyone who's contributed. It really means a lot to us that the work that we put in is valuable enough for you guys to send us money to help us out, and that's great. We appreciate that.
We're kind of halfway through a new tier system. $1 and up is still, you can ask questions as many as you want, and we try to do Q&As.
Typically about bi-monthly.
Yep. Every 2 to 3 months we usually do. We're going to get one more in this year, probably around New Year.
Yep.
But so that's still number one. And we thought about maybe making this a $10, but we decided to try to incentivize and just be fair. The new $5 perk, and this should satisfy Patreon, is a lot of you in the comment sections say, will you review this, or could you review this, or have you reviewed this?
Yep.
For $5 and up Patreons now, we're going to let you essentially custom order a video you want to see.
Yep. Yeah, and obviously there are going to be things that you want to see us do a video on that is infeasible. So things, original machine gun type things, things that have never been imported to the U.S., stuff like that are going to be things that we're not. I mean, we can't physically have that item here in front of us to take out to the range or to do an in-depth field strip or whatever it happens to be. So
basically, if we have the gun or can get the gun, we'll do a typical video. I'll ramble on about history. Jay will talk about accuracy, maybe optics, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Ergonomics, we'll do that. If we don't have the gun, we will do the best we can. I'll do a history voiceover, and we'll do pictures, diagrams the best we can.
Yep.
And we'll, at the very, very least, we'll give you a video on why we just couldn't do this gun. Right. I mean, there might be, I'm sure if you really thought hard, there might be something where it's just completely off the wall.
Yeah.
But you'll get something.
Yeah.
There'll be a result, and this is open to everyone. It's not like a random thing where if 5 people request, we'll pick one and the rest. No. If 5 people request 5 videos, we will give them 5 videos with the understanding it takes time to make videos.
Misha just recently posted a buyer's guide 101 for the French. I'm blanking on the name.
I did 2. Did the MAS 36 Bolt?
Yes.
And then the MAS 49 Semi.
So for the French MAS guns, the Moss guns, and that was actually a request from one of our patrons, and that request was done about 2 or 3 months ago. But it's just one of those things, as it depends on what help we have for getting camera work done, just schedules, or even just having the guns handy to do the videos on them. So, like you said, we can't really guarantee a timetable, but at the very least, we will do something with it. And I will do my best. I'm pretty well managing the Patreon as far as people coming and going and comments and all that stuff. I don't check it all the time. I check it a couple times a month. But that's something I'll make sure to let you guys know that, hey, yep, I've got your request, we're working on it, or whatever it happens to be. So it's not just going out into the ether.
Yeah, well, we can do updates and things. And, you guys feel free to tell us which ones you might want to see, or just, priorities. Feel free to chime in. Hey, we'd also like to see a video on the whatever, you know. Because if more people are interested, we'll do a bit. And again, sometimes it's just a matter of if a gun is handy, or if it's going to be like a voiceover. Those actually take more time because of the visual, and so those, but we'll give you something.
Yeah, right.
And that seems to be honest, and that helps us too, because sometimes we just don't know what to do our next video on.
That's true.
There hasn't been a lot of new products lately, so yeah,
and this is not something too that I'm going to make it clear, like the Patreon funds are not going to purchase the gun that we'll do the video on and all that stuff. I want to state that because I know that Patreon is very particular about that. But if it's something we can get in reason, then I don't see a reason why we couldn't.
As long as
do a video on it.
If you asked about a certain AR, and why not try to grab that, or a pistol. If you ask about a $7,000 or $8,000 Barrett, that might be a little more difficult.
Or an M249S or whatever it happens to be. Might be, but you can definitely talk about the M249.
Yeah, exactly. There are ways, and there are times, then again, especially the more time. But anyway, we thought that would be a good $5 benefit. If you guys agree, let us know. That's what we'll do. If you guys don't agree, if you have a better idea, let us know. We're going to give this a couple months trial period. See how it goes, and again, get feedback from you guys, because it's really about what you want. So let us know what you think of this. We're going to give it a go for a bit. $5 and up. You can essentially made to order some kind of video. It could also be on cats or airplane models or Star Trek models or whatever.
Knives.
If you'd like to hear me ramble about smashing pumpkins for an hour, I could probably do that.
Yeah. Actually, the knife thing is, now that we've had a few people that said that they want to see more knife videos. If one thing that I would love to hear about from you knife guys is quality handmade knife makers. So maybe, because I've been going to KHHI a lot, so I've been doing a lot of videos there. I've been going there. They're in Nepal. I've been ordering stuff from there a bunch. So if you know of any other knife makers or something you would like to see me talk about on the channel, maybe let me know on the Patreon, because I would not be adverse to grabbing some of those too. And
I know of another one they could do. They can vote. They can tell us what energy drink for you to try.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I will, for every $1 over $5, you'll drink an extra one. So
So so what you're doing is, what you're saying is, you're going to give people permission to pay us to murder me.
No, Patreon. I am not saying that.
That's okay. Well, then let's be clear on that front then as well.
I'm saying you can drink it, and I'll sit and laugh at you.
Yes.
Alrighty, guys. We appreciate it. We greatly appreciate your patience over the last few months.
Yeah.
If this were our full-time job, we would have hammered this out in a couple of days. But again, it's not. This is for fun. This is our escape, our hobby, our passion that we just do. So it takes time sometimes. But obviously you know about the Patreon page. If you'd like to help support the channel, check that out. If you could share, and subscribe this, and check out some of our other videos. We're going to try to publish a good bit over the December. Just keep content around for the holidays, and then probably go on a little break after New Year's for a bit. But any questions, put them down there. Any comments, any thoughts, please let us know. Otherwise, really do appreciate you sincerely. Looking forward to 2020. This is Misha.
And this is Jay.
And we'll catch you next time.
See ya.